everyone. And real quickly, my name is Tim Herr. I want to welcome everybody here to tonight's call. If you're just joining us on the chat box, just go ahead and let us know what city you're plugging in from here tonight. We've got an exciting call today planned out, and we're going to be sharing some exciting information really to everybody about how to become successful with the Riman opportunity. And the timing is absolutely amazing. And just to start the call off, I'm going to be introducing you real quickly to an individual I'm really excited to get a chance to be able to introduce you to, have the opportunity to be able to work with her out of the Irvine office. And her leadership is unmatched. I mean, it's unbelievable, her leadership and her ability. And I can remember back watching her before she became a director, when she was a team leader doing a presentation. And I was like, man, she just has it, was in front of the room, commanding the room, has a presence about her. And she's just an absolute amazing leader. She helps so many people become successful with the Riman opportunity. I know everybody's still sending out those last minute reminders, those last minute text messages to get all their team dialed in here. Everybody's looking through the participant log to making sure that their people are all dialed in here tonight. So I want to congratulate everybody for joining us here this evening and really welcome everybody to the Riman community. But I want to get myself out of the way because I'm really excited tonight because we got a special director tonight that's going to be sharing some insights with us. Right now, she's running for the senior director position and just doing an amazing job. And that's Miss Alice. Miss Alice, thanks for being with us and welcome to the call.
Thank you. Thank you, Tim, our #1 national director. Thank you so much. I am so grateful that I can be with everyone here online. Every Tuesday, we have this great orientation so everyone can get to know Riman. Riman has really changed many lives, and I am one of them that actually they changed my life. And I was thrilled when I found out, wow, there is such a beautiful company, like everything that we have in Irvine office, everything that we have in Korea. We just came back from the retreat. It was great. I can wait to share more information with you, out there on our resort. It's just, you have to go there, guys. If you have never been there, you missed it all. But today I want to share you about our company so you get to know more about Riman. You get to know more about why you're here, whether you're invited by your friends or whether you just curious about what's going on with Riman. But you have to know Riman is the one for you, and this is a great opportunity. Yeah, thank you, Tim, for sharing the PPT. And I am just looking at the PPT. It is the beautiful, beautiful color that we have. And this is actually a pretty new one, right? So our Riman company started actually in Korea, not here, but in Korea in 2018. So we're not very old, but not very new, but we're still, on the momentum. So 2018, we started in Korea, in Seoul, South Korea. And our revenue back then, only Korea, no other country. We have to know Korea is a very small country. We hit 2.5 billion in revenue. That is crazy. I mean, if we know that network marketing company, this is like a number breaker, never happened with any other companies out there. And we are rated #1 in K-beauty brand. We all know that K-beauty, everyone loves K-beauty because it's global. It is known for their skincare, for their makeup, and they all have beautiful skin, the glowing, the shining skin that we all want. So K-beauty, #1, and that is Riman. And we sold, what is this? 1, 2, okay, I don't even know, but we sold, that's like 400,000.
40
no,
million.
40 million. Oh my God. My translation is really bad. 40 million bottle just for that skincare in Korea, not other country. I have to emphasize that just Korea itself. And then we came to United States and Canada, which is North America, in March 18 of 2023. And then also in Taiwan, same year, December 2023. And in Hong Kong, last year, July of 2024. Mexico, Singapore, Malaysia, all April of 2025. So we are going, guys, we're going to many, many more countries. And guess what? Soon, just this month, we are going to Japan. Okay, 2025, we are going to open in Japan and Italy, Spain, Ireland, Colombia, Chile, Peru. I mean, you name it, all the country that it's happening in 2026. We are very, very excited. We just can't wait. And Riman, to think about it, the name Riman is actually, it means reborn. So everything has a meaning. Reborn, rethink, reimagine, redefine. This is what we are here for. We have a whole philosophy when it comes to business opportunity. And we have a very good support system. So if you follow our system, you will not miss anything. We have every online training. We have online, offline. We have person to person. And then we have everything on Riman.com. I mean, our website is very, user friendly. You can use depends on how you want to use it. A lot of people we're like very, technical. So we can this is very simple. Everything, you can enroll distributors, you can enroll new customers, product orders, order management, sales management, business tools, everything, marketing tools, everything you need, you can find on Riman.com. And plus we have Riman Office, which is your little back office where you can see everything, your people, your customer, your planner, how you are doing this month or your numbers, everything you will find on Riman, my office. It's very, very, very convenient. And also we have customized personal mall where you can, send customers and you can create bags and you can link your link to the person, whoever you want to send, and they can just purchase through your link. So you have your own website, and then you have your enrollment link, you have social media, shareable, everything. So it is great. It's very, very useful. Everything you need, we got it, And then we have countries. We have specific my bags, and you can send to different country. You have planners at different country, different any country that we're open, and then you can send it to them, and you can add everything to their bag, and then they're ready to purchase. So we got you, everything you can think of, everything you cannot think of, we have it. Okay. And then also we have the support system. We have Riman.com and we have the Drive, and you can find a lot of information, useful tools. And then we have the Drive, which is, you can download everything, all the marketing material. We have videos, we have pictures, we have sheets, we have brochures, everything that you need to help, your business. This is where you get everything. And then we have Riman.com, the Drive, launching your business. That is the support that you need. And we do also have a sheet, the launching your business, where you can have them. Some people, they're not, very computer technical, and they just want more of a paper. And you can actually print out all these forms, and you can have them write the original way, which is also very convenient for us to get the customers and planners right there. And just to launch your business, it is very useful. So I always have these handy so I can hand it, anytime I see a potential customer or a potential planner. Okay. So yeah, this is something that I would like to have everybody know, that everything you need for your business, unlike other business, we have everything. And then if you just ask us, and we will help you, we guide you through everything. And launching your business is very important because you have to have the right tool. You have to have the right product. And of course, this is the right company for it. We are here for you. And this is why every Tuesday we have this meeting. And then if you have any questions, you can always go back to your sponsor, always go back to your friends who invited you, and always can ask us, even if I don't know you. But if you, happen to run into me, and in everything, we are there to help you through this business. And our product is phenomenal. I don't know if you've tried this product. For people who's already been on the product, for myself, it's been a year and a half. I just love the product. Now I can actually go out with, I don't even have to put anything on my face. I can just go out with my BB cream, with my sunscreen. That's it. And my cushion, of course. I can never forget about that. So here, not only we want a beautiful skin, but we also want, through changing your skin, that's why we call our slogan is change your face, change your finance. This is what we are here for. Um, I really want to share with you how I, get to know Riman, because Riman is, I've been in this industry for like more than 7 years, and I've been in the beauty business for 16 and plus. So I am always out there to look for a good product, something that I know it's natural, it's safe. Number one is the safetyness of the product. Everything that you put on your face, believe me, it goes into your body and your bloodstream. So you want to make sure that your skin, you want to make sure that all the product that you put on your skin is safe. So after Remond, it just changed my mind, because I know I never thought a skincare can change the look of your skin, the texture of your skin, the color of your tone, and also the wrinkles or spots, not to mention that we're all looking for. We're all trying to avoid that, right? So this product line changed everything. It could actually go into the deeper dermis of your skin, and you can see the difference, and you can tell the difference, and definitely you feel the difference. And I am very proud that I am part of Riman. And I really believe that by using the product, I'm telling the people that, okay, this is me, this is how I am, and this is how I look and feel after the product. And everyone that I run into, they will buy the product. So I found this is a very good opportunity. What is more important than actually, okay, I'm going to do this for my, okay, so everyone can see me better. What is more important, okay, than a beautiful skin, a healthy look, and people can actually change their life through your help? So this is what I am here for, and this is what we are all here for, because Riman really changed the concept of skincare and makeup. And I don't like to call makeup, is because I really, really don't like to put makeup. And I am usually a very natural person. I just go out, like in my skincare, my BB, and my sunscreen. So I don't really do makeup. And of course, just my brow a little bit. And we use our lip color, very natural, just very natural looking. So when you go out, you're very presentable, but at the same time, people can actually tell that you are using a very different line. And by using the product, by using our skincare, I am just thrilled to share the business opportunity at the same time, because this, it would actually change your life. By changing your life, I meant changing your finance, changing the life of your family. You have more time to spend with your kids, with your family, and you have more time, to do the stuff that you want to do, but at the same time, you're making money. I mean, what more is to just stay home, be on your phone, be on your computer, and then you can make money at the same time. I mean, I cannot think of anything, out there that actually can do this. And really, this business, Riman, really changed everything. So I am so proud, and I am so fortunate. I'm so grateful that, we are all here. And the people that who brought you here today, whether you are already on the product or you have never been using the product before, you are very lucky, because you are about to experience the most wonderful, most natural of our product, which our product is Byungpo. If you have not heard of this amazing, amazing plants, that this time when we went to Korea, I ate the Byungpo. I mean, I can taste our AI farm. We have our own farm, and we actually can taste the Byungpo, the nature of it. And I have to share more about, this resort with you later on when we have enough time. But today, I just want you to know that you are very fortunate. You're very lucky that you're here. And whoever brought you here, just give them a big hug, because you are about to experience the number one K beauty in the world. And also, you are going to be successful in our business. Our product line is very simple. We have hair, body, skin, and we have makeup. And then we have only two so far in North America, the oral, which is our fiber, and our collagen. It is perfect product. All you need, your daily product, is all the stuff that we have, because everything that we covered, your skin, your inside, your gut health, because we know that gut health is very important for your skin. So the company is so smart. I mean, our chairman, our scientists, they are so smart, and they just design, formulated, and create all these things for us to use and take. Simple, easy, 1, 2, 3, that's it. We don't need anything anymore else. That's it. So now I would like to bring up Carissa, our beautiful, beautiful Carissa. She's in Canada, and she does makeup, and she does makeup not for just regular people, but for celebrities. And we are very, very thrilled that she can be with us tonight. And let's have Carissa. Carissa, you're on.
Thank you, Alice. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Hi, everyone. I love doing these calls so much because whether you just started or you're here for a little refresh, I want you to know you're in the right place and you are in the right hands and you're on the right team. So, a little about myself. I went to school 14 very long years ago. It feels like yesterday. The only thing that keeps me on track are the Facebook memories. But I went to school for a global makeup program in Vancouver, British Columbia. Do we have any Canadians on the call tonight? If so, give me a little high five in the chat. And I was so blessed to be able to travel the globe afterwards and do makeup for fashion weeks in Paris, London, New York. And I have a lot of celebrity clients. And I've been fortunate to also do TV and film work and have been nominated for awards for my special effects work. So, one thing about me is I've always been committed to evolving my work. I don't like being stagnant. So I was really looking for a couple years for a brand that I could partner with and put my name on. I am extremely specific, you guys. When I tell you that it took me a long time, and I dabbled in other brands, and it took me a really long time to find the right one. And what I was looking for was something that I could use on all of my clients, on all age demographics, of all ethnicities, and be confident in those products. The second thing that really tipped me off with Riman was that the person that had reached out to me, and I want you guys to take note of this, because I'm sure you guys are getting started with your business. You should all have lists of your aces and your tens of who you want to reach out to with this business opportunity. Do we have any men on this call specifically? Yes. Okay. Obviously, the men of the hour that are going to come and speak afterwards. The person who reached out to me was a man who I had done business with when I was 19 years old. I had not done business with him or really spoken to him in almost a decade. So you could imagine that I was honored to be on his reach out list when he had contacted when he first started Riman. But I want the men to take note of this, that you can bring in people. This man had no idea anything to do with makeup. Absolutely none. Herr knows nothing about makeup. Jay, his wife's stunning. She knows a lot about makeup, but Jay does not. Okay. All he reached out saying is, "Hey, Carissa, I've seen your makeup career completely take off. I assume you know K Beauty, question mark." That's it. And that's all it took. Because what I had been looking for was a pillar that I could work with that the entire global industry would take note of. And that's Korean. We all know that Korean everything is taking off right now. In the Google searches, it's up 450%. If you look up K-beauty, you hashtag K-beauty on social media, you can go through the list. It's explosive. You want to be a part of this right now. Not a year from now, 2 years from now, right now. So going back to wrapping around with, I'm going to piggyback on what I had said earlier, who brought me into this. I want you guys a little bit of homework tonight. Do me a favor. I want you to write down what brought you into this company. And the reason I want you to write this down is because I promise you a year from now, you're going to get so enthralled with bringing people in, and your team is going to be growing, and you're going to be learning new things about the products, and you're going to have to learn more products that the company's bringing in. You're going to start, and this is a natural thing because I've just realized this, you forget what brought you in. So people get really busy bringing people in and from this demographic, from that country. And then I just had this conversation with a team member, and she goes, give me a pointer on what I can be doing better. And I love when people ask that, because this is one of the things I love about this business is that I'm surrounding myself with people that are faster, quicker, and smarter than I am in the things that I lack. Every speaker on this call tonight, I am borrowing their 10,000 hours. So if people are listening to me when I speak on other calls and they're like, "Oh, but Carissa, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I don't do makeup like Carissa." You don't have to. Because what I lack in, you guys, are SOPs. I lack in system of processes, and I am A-okay with saying that. But guess what? I am surrounded with brilliant leaders that are amazing at it, that have put 10,000 hours into SOPs. And guess where they borrow my 10,000 hours from? My makeup skills, my makeup educating, right? So you are surrounded. I forget where I was going with this. I'm going to bounce around here. But, oh, the writing it down. They said, give me a pointer of what I can do better. And I said, it's not that you have to do it better. It's just what brought you into this company? What was your initial, oh my God, I have to research this company. I have to tell people about it. And she said, okay, well, this is the reason. I said, perfect. Now go find 25 people that have that exact want and need for the reason that you needed this company. And that looks different for everyone, right? You're looking for your ideal clients and your ideal partners. You're going to have a list of 10 different avenues, right? But the easiest people to start to talk to, you guys, and a year down the road, when there's little bumps in the road, because there will be, it's not a straight line in business. We all know this, right? When push comes to shove, always come back on what you wrote down tonight, on what brought you here to Riman. If that's a why, and it's not so much the skincare or makeup, if it is the skincare and makeup, you wanted to get rid of acne or you needed help with eczema, great, write it down, because that's going to be your ideal client, your ideal partner avatar tonight, tomorrow, and a year from now. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? The women I tend to see, and I'm speaking on behalf of myself, fall in love with the products. Yes. Men can smell opportunity. And that's what I love about Riman is you look at some of the top partners in this company, they are men. Okay? I really want you guys, I want to drive this home for you guys. Men are going to be, you're going to be like, oh, I'm a man. I can't do a skincare beauty business. Oh, yes, you can, sir. Yes, you can. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to introduce the next speaker. And he is the only person on this planet that can give Ric Flair a run for his money with his vocal cords. Okay? And number 2, homework. You guys just started. Put the date down for our convention in 2026 down in your calendar right now, because you need to see this man speak on stage. You need to hear Herr speak and his emotions come out on how powerful this business is. But what I love about Tim is that more than the business and more than the numbers and more than like the skincare and the pharmaceutical side of things, he is a relationship focused man. And he stands on stage and he will stare every single one of you in the audience and say, I will fight a giant tiger for you, because that's what he does for his partners. Become his family very quickly. And I think it's really important for you to know who you're going into business with, because that's the long-term game. You're here for the company and your why, but at the end of the day, when, like I said, push comes to shove, the people that are going to pull you through is who you are doing business with. And Tim Herr is a class act for that. So, Tim, I'm going to hand it over to you because I could talk about you forever. And I'm so honored to be a part of your team tonight. But
Hey,
I'm going to hand it
Chris, you
over.
got me all. I'm getting all emotional over here now, man. You got me all fired up. It's so exciting. I remember the first time I talked to Carissa. I was on a video call, and I called her up, and she was on a tractor. Look at I still can't even wrap my head around that experience. I'm like, what the heck? I caught on a video and she's on a tractor. I'm like, Carissa, oh my God, drives tractors too. We didn't mention that. She lives on a beautiful farm and it's amazing. It's just so awesome I think that's a testament too. Is like when you live in an area where there's not tons of people, it's not like she can walk across the street to her neighbor's house, right? It's like literally this business can work anywhere and it can take you all around the world. That's what's so exciting about it. I mean, the timing right now, everybody's so fired up and excited about what's happening right now with Riman. Everybody's excited about the promotion that just got announced tonight. I'm going to recap a little bit on that. And then tonight, getting a chance to hear from Mona. She's going to be breaking down the team leader game plan, right? Getting everybody laser focused for team leader by the convention. I know everybody that's not a team leader right now has got their eyes set on being a team leader by convention. And then Jermaine's going to take us home and give us that call to action and get us all ready to go packing our bags for Costa Rica, I think, too. He's going to be talking about that. So we got a fun call tonight planned out. And Chrissy, you did such an amazing job. And it's always, every time I get a chance to hear you speak, it's always, you can just feel your heart and your passion. And, I really do love this business and I love everybody that's a part of it. I want to see everybody succeed. I want to make sure that everybody on this call tonight has success. And that's really what the main objective is to touch as many people's lives as possible. No matter how much money you make, I know I'm not going to be able to take the money that I make with me, right? But if I can make an impact on other people's lives and help them transform their life financially, that to me is what it's all about, because that's what happened to me 30 years ago. I was just really fortunate, really blessed is really what happened to me. Is I was really blessed to have an amazing mentor teach me and show me how to do this industry. And I was at a time in my life where I was homeless. I'd been homeless for 3 years, living on people's couches, living on top of schoolhouses. I was 17, high school dropout. And someone took a unique liking to me and shared with me what it took to be successful. And I just really learned it. And I think tonight I learned it. I don't even know if that's a word. I learned the information and applied it. I think that's the key. Tonight, don't just get excited on this call and get fired up. It's really about taking action at the end of the day. And it's just a great feeling to be able to offer such amazing products. I love Riman. And I love sharing this information with people. So tonight I'm going to talk about, in my personal opinion, the most important step in this business. And that's what, right? Getting to senior manager. To me, by far, the number one thing to do in this business is senior manager. I wanted to do this section of the training tonight because this to me is everything. Like if you can master becoming a senior manager, once you go senior manager, and some of you have heard me talk about this before, once you become a senior manager, now all you got to do is teach other people how to do the same thing and you can go to the top of the company. People ask me all the time, they say, Tim, when you and Chris got started in this business in Riman, how did you guys go national director in 6 months? How did that happen? Well, how it happened is we didn't think about it. We didn't focus on it. We didn't even cross our minds, national director. All that crossed our minds was getting new people in and getting them to senior manager and teaching them to do the same thing. This is the business of helping other people. And if you focus on your success, it'll be a challenge. If you focus on other people's success, success is guaranteed, right? So once you become a senior manager, as a planner, we all know, right, we're going to get a 10% commission anytime we get a customer, right? We're going to get a 10% rebate when we buy products. Once you get to 3,000 in sales over obviously a 3-month period or less, you get to manager. You can do 3,000, anything you personally sell or buy, and anybody you introduce, that counts as well towards your 3,000. And that needs to be your primary focus anyways, is getting customer getters. Once you get that 3,000, now you're a manager. Now you're going to start earning up to 20% whenever you get customers. Actually, it really is up to 30% because you can unlock that extra 10%. And then you become a senior manager once you accumulate 6,000 in sales points, right? And guess what? Now you're going to get 25% plus the 5%. So we always say 30% because 25 plus 5 is 30. You know what I mean? I know that one. I didn't do too well in school, but I know that one. So now you're going to get 30%. And you got to have a target date. You got to have a goal. My mentor said, if you don't have a meaning, if you're not a meaningful specific, you're going to be a wandering generality. You've got to have goals. So you want to set down that target date on your goal for becoming a senior manager, and then bam, when you achieve it, and hold yourself accountable, right? And it's not, it's not a position that takes too long to get to, but let's talk a little bit about it, right? It's such an important position. To me, it's the most important position in Riman is senior manager. And once you become a senior manager, it's 6,000 in accrued sales points, right? Over a 3-month period. So if you get started in December, January, February, if you got started in November, December, January, over a 3-month period, I tell people do not let that 3 months be something that even gets in your brain, because it's not a 3-month goal. It's in my opinion, it's 1 week, right? But it's a 30-day at the max, right? Is to get to senior manager. All your personal orders, whatever you personally order is going to count towards that 6,000, right? Any customers that you get, bam, is going to count towards that 6,000. When you sponsor a first level distributor, right, a planner that comes in, whatever orders they make and whatever customers they get, that's going to count towards your 6,000 as well. And towards that 6,000, you can count up to 3,000 from one recruit. So if you know some good people, introduce them to Riman, right? And obviously every month we know we want to get those 3 active customers to release commissions. If you hit senior manager in the month of December, you don't need your 3 customers in December. You need them the following month, right? The month you hit, you don't need those qualifications. It's the following month. And we all know, right? Senior managers, they get basically what's happening now is you're going to get 25% plus the additional 5% override. So you're making 30% anytime you get a customer, right? You unlock now, you have the potential to get paid on 4 levels on your unilevel payout, which is amazing, right? I saw some people's unilevel checks that were senior managers. And I said, oh my goodness, you've got some big income coming in there. And now you get paid through infinite levels in your organization all the way down to your next senior manager, right? You get a 5% override. Everybody loves that, okay? Senior manager bonus is available to you, right? The top tier bonus, if you get 2,000 sales points in a month, okay, and you get 20 lifetime customer points, guess what? You unlock an extra 5% in your retail customers. If you get 4,040 lifetime customers, once again, those lifetime customers, you just got to acquire them one time and they're there for life, right? Hence the name lifetime. But 40 lifetime customers and 4,000 in sales points for the month, bam, you unlock 10% extra pay on all your retail customers. Obviously on your personal orders, you get 12.5% cash back rebate, 12.5% commissions plus that 5% commission override. So cash wise, you get 17.5 free product credit. You're going to get on your rebates, 12.5. So what does that mean for you? Means get to senior manager. Let's talk a little bit more about it, right? Everybody loves the fact that as a senior manager, now you can make some substantial income. Every month you want to unlock your unilevel commissions, right? You want to make sure you get your 1,000 in personal SP, get that done, get your 10 lifetime customers, and boom, you're going to get paid on your first 2 levels, an extra 5% on the unilevel, plus 3% on third and 3% on the 4th level. The unilevel income is astronomical at Riman as you build your team and start to share this opportunity with other people. And when you sponsor a brand new planner, what happens, right? You're getting the differential of 30%. What does that look like? Planner's going to get 10. You're getting the difference of 30, which is what? 20%, right? When you sponsor a manager is going to earn 20% on whatever they sell or buy. You're getting the difference of 30, which means you're going to make 10% on whatever it is that they do, right? On the differential payout. Plus, obviously, you're getting the extra 5% on the unilevel. When you sponsor a senior manager, whatever they sell or buy, you're going to earn 5% on whatever it is that they sell or buy as a sponsorship commission. And then as level 2, 3, 4, 5, as it starts to grow, your organization grows, as other people want to share Riman with their family and friends, guess what? Now that you're a senior manager, guess what? You're earning 5%, right? Everybody's excited about that 5% senior manager open line commission. And it's a nice income as you get ready to make that transition over to team leader. Everybody right now wants to become a team leader more than ever before. And the reason being is right now, we have a leadership search bonus right now. This leadership promotion, okay, this is leadership search right now. We are right now on the hunt. We're looking for more leaders. We're looking for people like KARISSA, okay? We're looking for people like Alice, people like you're going to hear from Mona, Jermaine, people that have a passion for having a better quality of life, people that have a desire to be able to transform their life financially. And maybe that might look like a few thousand a month. Maybe that might maybe for some people, like I know people on this call, it's a few thousand a day, right? It's up to you what you want to earn. But any brand new planner that we get started in the month of December, so anybody that has a December start date, guess what happens? They're eligible for this bonus, and it's up to 25,000 they can earn extra. Okay, let's talk about it. So how to get started? First thing we're going to do, we're going to get them to senior manager right away, and then we're going to help them hit, guess what? That team leader's position. If they get started in the month of December and they hit it by convention, right, by February, in the month of February, they're going to earn a $2,500 bonus. Okay, they become a director within 6 months, right? They're going to earn a $5,000 bonus. They become senior director in 9 months. Guess what? $7,500 bonus. National director in 12 months, you're going to earn an additional $10,000. So there's 25,000 reasons why right now we want to introduce Riman to the best people that we know. Okay. There's people that you know right now that are very motivated financially. Okay. That want to make substantial income. And there's nothing wrong with that. If they get started in the month of December, there's an extra $25,000 available for them. So this is the month right now that everybody's introducing Riman to people like never before. And people right now understand, hey, if I want to win big, I don't just want to get in on this. I want to make sure that I get my people in on this. Okay. I just saw somebody in the chat say, I got started December 1st. Well, guess what? You want to get as many people in it now as you can. So they have time to get started and start building their teams as well and get their friends in and their family in and the people they care about in. So their friends and family can earn that extra $25,000 bonuses that are on the table for people to get started in the month of December. Going to be more signups, planners getting started in December. When these planners get started, we got to get them launched properly. And how do we do that? We got to make sure they get their starter kits. Okay. And there's different starter sets available, right? The big ones, obviously, the premiums are the ones that most people get, right? Because they want to equip everybody for success. When I got started, I got 4 premiums. People say, why did you do that? Well, because there's 1,500 sales points attached to them. And I did the math. I said 1,500 times 4 is 6,000. That made me senior manager overnight, right? And I needed the products because I plan on doing this fast, okay? I plan on doing it big. I've got 1 speed. I got 2 speeds, on and off, right? And I'm on. When I got started in Riman, and today I'm still on fire with Riman, right? I love to share the products with people. I love to introduce people to the products. I love to introduce people to, guess what? The opportunity. So I needed the products, right? I didn't want to be out there with just a few products and not really be all scared to share. So, somebody gets started with one of the small 300-point sets. They got 1 box of products. Like, they're going to be scared to share this stuff with people, right? For me, I wanted to load myself up for success. So most people get started with the premium sets. The starter kit plus is also, available as well for people that basically, financially aren't doing well. I know some people, right, don't have the resources, right? Get started with the starter kit plus. And the other starter kits there, the 300-point sets, those are basically for customers. But, get started with a kit. Make sure everybody gets started, get them started with a kit so they can win, right? When people have the products, they're able to promote it, right? First thing I did was I put the product on my face like crazy because I knew that if I could change my face and I could show my before and afters, everybody was going to get started. And I know that's what everybody does when they get in. Change your face so you can change your finances, right? So these are the starter sets available right now for the month of December in the United States. Canada is being taken care of too. They've got some amazing starter kits in Canada. Every country, if you're in Mexico or you're in another country, we've got starter kits for you. And this is the month right now where you want to be getting people started and making sure they get a starter kit so they can have success right away. And that's really what it comes down to. And what I want to do right now, I want to get myself out of the way because we have something special. We have a treat tonight is what we've got, okay? We got a treat tonight because we've got one of my best friends on the call tonight. Her and her husband, my wife and I, they're like our soulmates, man. Every time we go on these trips, on these vacations, we have too much fun, literally too much fun together. And tonight, we're going to get a chance to be able to hear from top producing director in Miss Mona Johnson. She's going to break down on how you can get to team leader in record time. And her heart and her passion for Riman is unmatched. I mean, she loves helping people and she loves seeing people win. So I'm going to get myself out of the way right now and I'm going to turn it over to the one and only Miss Mona Johnson. Miss Mona Johnson, thanks for being with us and welcome to the call.
Wow, Tim. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I mean, and I just appreciate you. You, the first national director, but yet you have a servant heart. You lead from the front. I mean, we just really, really appreciate you and all that you do for the Riman community. So yes, I am going to share a little bit about the team leader game plan. And just before I do though, just a little bit about myself. My background is in commercial insurance. I reside in Scottsdale, Arizona, but I am currently in San Francisco, California with my family, an extended time with them from the Thanksgiving holiday. So anyways, let's jump into the team leader game plan. All right. So team leader game plan. We're going to go over the qualifications and the compensation in just a minute. But before we do, I want to focus in on that one little thing on the corner left of the screen, and that is your goal date. This is so important with everyone running for team leader right now, prior to convention, we want you to put a goal date on the game plan, one that challenges you, right? We want you to hit it before convention, and we want you to write it down. We want you to post it on your refrigerator, post it on your mirror, post it in your car, post it on your computer at work, because we want you to be able to see it. People say, I'll believe it when I see it. But the truth is, you will actually, when you actually see it, you will believe it. So putting it in front of you, seeing it every day, you'll be amazed at what is manifested from just having that goal date in your mind. The way the mind works, you say it, the mind believes it. And so put a goal date down that challenges you, and I encourage you to hit that date in no time. Okay, so how do we qualify for team leader? Team leader, you must have 50,000 SP in any time within 5 months. And that breaks down to about 10,000 SP per month. Now, again, you don't have to take the 5 months to do that. You can do it sooner than the 5 months. Everybody on this call, we're going to be running for team leader before convention. And the great thing about this too is that it's a rolling 5 months. So with everyone having such great success coming out of Black Friday and Cyber Monday, they are running for team leader like no other. So you need the 50,000 SP, and you also need 3 senior managers. You need 3 senior managers and 3 separate legs. So it can be anywhere in that leg. However, you do need 3 separate legs. Now let's talk for a minute about what a leg is. Say, for instance, you recruit me, you recruit Tim, you recruit Alice, you recruit Clarissa. Those are all separate legs. So you can have a senior manager in any of those separate legs. Now, the thing is, you can only have 50% from one of those legs, 50% of the total volume. So with needing 50,000 SP, you can only have 25,000 from one leg. And then there is a monthly maintenance, 10,000 SP per month to maintain it going forward. And you also must have 5 active customers so that you will be paid out on your commission. Now, at the team leader position, you'll be paid anywhere between 40 and 50% commission. And you can we go to the next slide, Tim? Awesome. So this is the differential, and we will break it down. So on all of your customers, you will earn anywhere between 40 to 50%. So that 40% as a team leader you will earn, and then you will earn an additional 10% if you hit that top retailer bonus. As a team leader, you recruit a planner, you'll receive 30% commission because the planner receives 10. As a team leader, you recruit a manager, you'll receive 20% because the manager will receive 10. And as a senior manager, you'll receive 10% because the senior manager will receive 30. So this is the differential in our compensation plan. And I just love this. And I love that you also will be able to earn on the unit level. So as Tim mentioned, with a unit level, you'll be able to earn on 6 levels deep. With senior manager, it was 4 levels. With team leader, it is 6 levels. So we are able to earn on unlimited levels in our team leader group. You earn that 40% base commission. You have 3 generational leadership match. So what this means is you are earning a leadership match on 3 generations. That is not levels, that is generations. So what the system does is it finds your first team leader and it pays you out 40%. It finds your second team leader and it pays you out 20%. It finds your third team leader and it pays you out 10% on everything that they earn. That is absolutely incredible. And that will be the biggest part of your compensation. So we do want you to know that on everything that you purchase yourself, you will receive a 20% rebate, and you'll also receive 20% in Riman dollars. So for those that need a visual, this is how it looks. Plain and simple. This business is very, very, very simple. We are a senior manager factory. We are just encouraging everybody to go to senior manager. And we know as senior manager, all the senior managers, they need 6,000 SP to hit senior manager. So how does this look for you running for team leader? Say, for instance, according to this diagram, you recruit 3 senior managers and you help them recruit 2 or 3 senior managers. According to this diagram, that's 9 senior managers. We know that 9 times 6,000 is 54,000 SP. Voila, you are team leader. It really is just that simple. And the thing that I love when you're running for team leader is that you begin to see the volume within your whole team. It's like the heavens open up and manna is falling from the sky because you're like, wow, where did all this volume come from? It is absolutely incredible. And it's just the journey and the destination that you want to get to as quickly as possible. So again, how do we do that? We do that based on the duplication of senior managers. That is the fastest way to become team leader. Duplication, duplication, following the easy system, duplication, and you guys will get there. So again, right now, everybody is running for team leader, and we want you to make that decision today that you will be team leader at convention. So we want you to get with the person that invited you on the call, the person that recruited you, map out your game plan, map out how you're going to launch your business. And speaking of launching your business, this next gentleman, he is going to share with us how to properly launch your business. He's going to share with us some events and some promotions. But if you have not had the opportunity to hear this gentleman speak, you are certainly in for a treat. He has amazing energy, probably parallel to Tim. I don't know. There may be a little bit of rival energy going on there, but he's just absolutely incredible. He is my partner in business and my partner in life. I would like to introduce to you the wonderful JERMAINE Johnson.
Oh, Lord, she almost made me cry. Y'all put some hearts emojis in the chat for her and Alice, Carissa, and of course, Tim, Herr. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. And of course, I got to add in there, look, that's my wife. That is my partner, she said, and married to her for now, 16 years. I always prayed for a cover girl, and she was one of the first cover girls for the company on the first brochure there. So God truly gives you the desires of your heart, but I just love her because she is as beautiful inside as she is outside. And whenever I don't understand anything about the compensation plan or the money, I go to her because she knows it. She'll break it down as she just did. Plus, she loves to spend it as well. So with that said, look here, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Phenomenal trading. And all of you on the line, from Natalie and everybody, we want to welcome you. This is all about you. And so we want to celebrate you for being here on tonight. And congratulations for just making the choice to become a part of this wonderful movement. And I'm going to forego for the sake of time. But yes, I'm JERMAINE Johnson. And look, y'all will learn more about me. I'm just a servant leader. Love all of you. But I do want to jump right into this here. As my wife so beautifully said, it's all about you launching your business and to make a commitment. And so for all of you on the line, here's the first thing that you want to do. You want to schedule your first 2K pop-ups. Now, some people, right, from the industry call them in-home parties, but here, K pop-ups or sip and samples or go and glows or fountain of youth parties, whatever you want to call it. The main thing is to do them Open up your calendar and put 2. Why do you put 2? Because you're always going to get that group that they're going to say they're coming and they're not coming, because you know people lie, right? And so anyway, it happens all the time. You're going to get some of the no-shows, but you want to do 2 and put them on your calendar. Then the next thing is for you to make a list. A list is your roadmap in this business. If you aren't going anywhere, any road will take you there. But you want to make a list of everybody you know, everybody that you know, like, and trust. And I'm going to challenge you to make a list of 100 names, guys, 100. Because if you don't have about 100, then you begin to get desperate. And we don't want you to be desperate, guys. You don't want to act like you need people. You are inviting them to see something that has been proven to be life-changing. And so I'm going to encourage you to make that list. And I promise you, if you open up your cell phone, you have at least 100 people in your name. But can we at least just give me 21 names in 24 hours? As soon as we're done on this call, at least 21 names on your list, 21 and 24. Can you do that? Now, I do want to go back to the K-pop-ups, because we as a family here, we are in prayer for all of you that are in the snowstorms, the inclement weather, hurricane, Melissa, all those types of things. And so this is why also, if you're not doing, or if you can't do a in-home party, you can at least do a virtual business launch. See, we don't focus on excuses or problems. We focus on the solution. So for those of you that are brand new, if you're living in any of those areas, you can still do a virtual business launch. Is that okay? Now, the next step here is to create your product story and your business story. And I'm going to show you some before after pictures in a minute, but this is what is so important, your product story. I'm going to encourage you, if you are brand new, as soon as you do get your product, do a 7-day challenge. Take a before picture, use the products for 7 days, and then take a picture after the 7 days. So it'll give you your own personalized product story, because a sale is a transfer of your belief. You want to believe in it. And I promise you, if you put this product on and you see it on your skin and other people see it and they will compliment you. I tell people all the time, I don't sell skincare. I share skincare. I sell compliments and confidence. Y'all should write that down. And so I'm just going to encourage you guys. That's what you want to do. And then your business story. Scranton University just said that 48% of people are not prepared for a $400 emergency. So if we can just show somebody how to make an extra $300, $400 just to offset the cost of living, is it worth it? Yes, it is. And then your orientation date, that's tonight. Presentation on Thursday, I'm going to show you that. Your team training, please check with your directors or team leaders and see when they are having their own team training, as teams have their own trainings during the course of a week. And then your first training date, as well as your first convention. So just to keep it going here, this is what I was talking about. You want to make sure that you get your before after pictures, guys. When we came here, my wife and I, there were no before after pictures. So we started to do them, and we started to say, look, y'all need to show people. And this is what has been going on. Do you see Tim? Do you see MJ Kim? Do you see me there? But let's talk about Tim. We knew Tim then. Oh, he was hard on the eyes there, y'all. Look at Tim now. Oh my God. Jill won't keep her hands off. No, I'm sorry. Look here. This is just, look, his skin is glowing, guys. He's like Benjamin Butkins. He's getting younger every day. So we're just excited. Now, as you saw there, your first convention date. Well, for those of you that just got started and everybody on the line, your first or your next convention date is February 27th. Write the date down. February 27th. And as Mona was talking about goals, as Tim was talking about goals, and Carissa and Alice, well, guess what, guys? We got 87 days. See, I don't want you to get too caught up or distracted by all the holidays and all of that. See, a distraction is only what you see when you take your eyes off the goal. And so whatever goal that you're writing down, understand, we have 87 days. to get to it. We will be in Long Beach together in 87 days. Time fly. And what's so important about this one is that, look, up until now, we have been in hotel ballrooms. This is the first time that the Riman Convention is going into an arena. That's showing you where we're headed to. So you don't want to miss this, but you want to get everybody you can there with you. This is why I'm stressing you got 87 days to get excited about it. There's the QR code. I just talked with our director of the marketing. The room block is open. You can go there by scanning the code. They've added a couple of rooms that have come open, guys. So you want to get your ticket and get to convention. Also, you want to make sure that you get your ticket. But for those of you, we are going into a recruiting frenzy, closing the month out with that December to Remember Search for Leadership promo. So you're going to be bringing a lot of brand new partners, business partners, into the community. So this is why the 10 ticket bundle is a huge value. Guys, you want to prepare for the increase now. You don't want to wait until the increase comes. And then what Tim was alluding to, Costa Rica. Guys, this is where the Pura Vida lifestyle, and my wife and I, we love to travel. And I know they have the sloths there and the birds and they have all the different stuff, but it's called the Pura Vida lifestyle. And I cannot wait. I was supposed to go to Costa Rica last year and I didn't go. And my wife has already gone and she told me about it. So I got to get to Costa Rica. And you want to get there because, as Tim said, the way that Riman does conventions is unlike any other thing. So this is how you get there. Travel points, travel points, travel points for one. Plus, if you go to 1,800 for one, plus airfare, $500 reimbursement. You can find all of this in the back office, but this is what you want to do and keep that up in front of you. But what I want you to pay attention to is the date. The promo date ends January 31st, so you don't have until convention. So this is why you want to get busy now. Take action. This is how you do it with customer sales, of course, and then also customer loyalty. 40 active customers every month gets you an extra 100 travel points. Then sponsoring brand new people, which all of you should be doing in December because of that promo that Tim just talked about. Then you want to get people started the right way, the way that Mona talked about. So when you do that, guess what? More travel points. Then rank advancement. Guess what? Because you're doing that before convention, more travel points. Then your monthly performance, more travel points. Guys, then, as you said, Forbes magazine said the best time to get started with a company as an opportunity is when they're in the middle of a product launch and global expansion. So guess what? The next country we're opening is Japan. And on the 13th and 14th, guys, that's what? Is that next week? We got look, Japan, our first pre-launch events. So write this down as you're taking your notes. Who do you know in Japan? It used to be the 6 degrees of separation. Tony Robbins said it's 2 degrees. You can network around the entire world all the way to Japan by 2 people because you know somebody that knows somebody in Japan looking for a real opportunity. Guys, you want to take advantage of that. Then the monthly events here. This is what's going on, right? Every Monday night, the House of Riman. This is our 33,000 square foot building that we paid cash for, $14 million. Guys, it's so large, we don't even use the 3rd floor yet, but you can send your guests out, have them try the products, put them in the environment of a Chris Kim and Tim Herr. They believe in 100% closure rate. If your people don't sign up after putting them in front of them, something's wrong. So you want to make sure you utilize that. December the 8th, and then orientation as you're on tonight, and then this coming Thursday, guys, look here, Christy Bellinston and Lori Aldous. I don't even need to add anything else to that. I'm just going to tell you, you should invite. Natalie, you're new on this line, leverage them. Invite everybody you know before you do your K-pop up. Invite them to hear Christy Bellinston and Lori Aldous on Thursday night. I promise you, one of the best of the best. With that said, I'm done. Look, I'll close it out this way. Look, here. I'll do it like this because it's a special time of year, Christmas. And this is what has to happen. if any of you all have ever hung up Christmas lights, and a lot of you have done it, some of you just did it, and you hang up Christmas lights and you get them just the way you want them, and you got them up and you go to plug them in and they don't light up. Oh, come on, y'all. Some of y'all have been there, right? Come on. It's like, I'm not taking them all down. You mean to tell me something's wrong? And what you have to do then is you have to go through every bulb and check it to see which bulb isn't all the way in. And that's the way this business is. And that's the way that you have to be right now. You got to get all the way plugged in, because when you go through that strand of Christmas lights and find that one bulb that wasn't plugged in, as soon as you get it plugged in, everything else around it lights up. And that's what you got to do. Do you know that there are families and children and people waiting on you to just get plugged in, to just get on fire and light up? And this is what you got to do by staying plugged in to the orientations, by making sure you schedule your first 2K pop-ups, by writing down your senior manager, team leader goal, and making sure it happens, making sure that you're getting registered for a convention and not coming alone, getting everybody there. You're getting plugged in and you're staying plugged in and you're staying lit up. And when you light up, you will be surprised how many other people will come from miles around to see, what are you on fire about? What are you so excited about? Don't let anybody bring you down. You stay there. You stay high. People wonder, why do I talk the way I talk? Why am I so excited? Some people don't like how I'm so excited. Well, let me in on it. Let me let you in on it. I stutter. I was labeled as handicapped. And they said, and because I have a speech impediment, they said I should only do blue collar work. Guys, I've graduated from every speech school and pathologist. I've taught at Toastmasters, public speaker, all those types of things. But look, I talk on that level. I stay excited because I found out when I stay excited and I stay on that level, I don't stutter. And stuttering is an involuntary disruption. And I don't have time and you don't have time from now till we get to Long Beach to focus on any involuntary disruptions. You stay focused on your goal. Borrow the belief of Mona and Tim and Carissa and Alice. Borrow the belief of your leaders and let us help you get there so that you can live your life on your dreams. Live all of your dreams. Live them out loud. We love you to life. We don't love anybody to death, but we want to help you get it done. Welcome to Riman. Welcome to the community. Welcome to your family and your tribe. We'll see you in Long Beach or on one of the next calls. Y'all be blessed.